morning. Welcome to WTF. You're back for episode 3. I'm here with Debbie Martinez, Pat Adonisio, and Jen Anson, or as we like to call her, Jen A. Jen A.
I will take care of you, Jen A.
I was very busy. I was grading papers and making lesson plans and all that stuff. Yeah.
What about you?
We went out to dinner for Valentine's Day.
Oh, you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Well, we said it was for Valentine's Day, but we always go out to dinner on a Saturday. We just said it was for Valentine's Day.
Just the two of you? A romantic candlelit dinner?
I don't know if there was a candle on the table. Maybe.
All right, well, we'll talk about Valentine's Day in a minute, but I have to tell you what I did. I did the lap dance workshop at Open Heart Dance Studio in Robbinsville. You guys missed out. It was so much fun. My friend Kara and I went.
Are you sore?
I was so conflicted.
I was. When I tell you the greatest workout you could possibly do, you got to give it up for these strippers. I mean, the workout they're getting. I mean, every muscle. Like you feel it everywhere.
Sure.
It was so much fun. We laughed so hard. We have to all go back and do like a class there. It was amazing.
Was it a full 2 hours?
It was a full 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
God.
First
That's
of all,
a long class.
I know,
Yeah.
2-hour workout. So first of all, guys, it's not about you. It's not about us learning to give you a lap dance. It's really, they start with yoga and meditation and stretching for the warm-up. And then really it's about women empowering themselves and finding their inner goddess, if you will.
I love that.
If you are not feeling great about yourself, you have to go and do one of these classes there because you are going to walk out a brand new bitch. And I swear to God, like you're going to feel like the baddest bitch on the block when you leave there. There are no mirrors anywhere.
Oh, that's
better.
A good
It's
idea.
amazing. And you just really get into the crux of what they're doing. And I'm going to have...
Was it cardio? Was it...
Did you break a sweat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. There's cardio, there's meditation,
know.
there's yoga, there's
Wow.
stretching, there's everything. So she said, look, we have the poles here, so I'm going to show you
Do
some.
the poles spin?
Okay, so
I want to
This
know.
is the question now because
everybody
we talked
wants to
about
know. This is what inquiring minds want to know. There's one pole that spins. They don't all spin.
Oh, so you
there's a
actually do have
pin.
to spin yourself.
You
then.
do, but there is
Okay.
for advanced moves.
That's
there
the next
is
level.
The pole that spins.
You
there's
level
a
up. If
pin
If you're not a
that
good
you-
spinner, they have a pole that will do it for
right.
you.
So there's a pole. You take the pin out of the bottom, and it spins.
And then it
really
spins, right.
spins. But we were in this
Wow.
workshop with some amazing ladies that are, I think, 3 weeks into an 8-week program that she runs over there. It's Rachel Brenna. She's amazing. But these other women, they've only been doing it for 3 weeks. You should see what
Wow.
they're doing. It was so cool. I can't wait to go back. And actually, I wanted to have Rachel in tonight, but she
Yeah, I thought she was
teaches a
coming.
class on Wednesday night. So we are going to be taping an interview this weekend, and we'll have her on next week. We'll show her interview.
Gotcha.
I want her to tell you all about this place. It's amazing. So it's a fun thing to do. I mean, it's just a different workout. Like, it's just to change
Absolutely.
it up. It's so much fun.
I'm disappointed. I
It
didn't
sounds
try
like
it.
we
I
would
am
pee our
too.
pants.
I am. I'm disappointed.
I almost did. Kara and I, we laughed so hard. It was
Especially
just,
if it was like that. Like I had it in my head that it was something else, right? So if it's
Right.
really like yoga and all that stuff,
I
like
can't even explain really what
I
it
could
is.
be all
You
in on
have
the
to
yoga and
go
stuff.
and experience it for
Right.
yourself. Like, it's not just like, oh,
It's
you
not
learn how to
that,
do a
right.
lap dance. There's so much more to it. And I'm telling you, you're going to walk out a brand new bitch. So you're welcome. That is Open Heart Dance Studio, Route 130 South in Robbinsville. Check it out. And we'll have more from Rachel next week. So that's what I did Saturday.
That's awesome.
And I wasn't able to move on Sunday.
You weren't
that
able
was
to
it.
go home and actually...
Or Monday? Absolutely not. No way. I just feel better today. And what's Wednesday? Yeah. so,
Okay.
took you a couple days.
Couple
to
Advil.
recover.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
A few days to recoup.
Yeah. I can't wait to go back though. I'll be back, and you should go too.
I'll be back.
She says, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I will. So, what did you do for Super Bowl?
Went to a friend's house.
You did. You partied. I didn't party. I was home.
You were home.
I was by myself on the couch.
Aw,
Yeah, I was
I'm
okay with
sorry.
that. Like I take a class at night, so I was like tag teaming watching the game and like getting some work done for that and whatnot. So it wasn't horrible.
It was so beautiful out today. Did anybody get outside?
I got outside at
I did. I took a walk.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
It's the first time I left the house today.
It was gorgeous
I
out.
know.
Yeah.
I had the windows open.
I'm deflecting.
But what did you do Sunday? I know.
What was
You don't want
Sunday.
to talk about the Super
It's
Bowl.
really a heartbreak.
Yeah, no,
I know. I feel bad for you both. Debbie doesn't though. She doesn't feel bad for you.
Wait a minute. I will
That's not
say
true.
I
Yes, it is. Stop it.
had a wonderful present on my front porch before the Super Bowl.
You did. What was it?
I had a
What
little
was it?
paper bag.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't.
I like to leave presents on my friends' cars.
That was
we'll
great.
talk about that another time. No, I had a bag full of Jello shots that were all Eagles colors. The
that was
the
nice of
layers
someone.
from our little co-host down there.
Me. I made them.
She did put 2 Kansas City ones in there that are still sitting in the fridge because
Oh,
we could not
Just
consume
for
them.
fun. Just for fun, yeah.
Nothing was
I
left on
made
my
it.
porch.
Do you know the
'Cause you're
ones
not an
you see
Eagles
them online? The layered Jello shots.
Yes.
Well, apparently she makes them all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, only for the Super Bowl. I made a bunch of them, like 60 shots.
Did you have
Wait a
any?
minute.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good.
We hang out all the time. Not one time have you brought shots anywhere.
We
Shot,
haven't spent
shot,
the Super Bowl
shot,
together.
shot, shot, shot.
Like ever.
Only
like
for the Super Bowl.
it's just
Only
Super
for
Bowl
that.
shots.
Yeah, I kind of started doing
Gotcha.
it a couple years ago. I took them to Jen because she's a big Eagles fan, and I took them to my cousins in Columbus that are huge Eagles fans. Walked up with the bag, surprised them, and left.
Oh my
That's
God,
your
you're
random
nice
act of
sometimes.
kindness. I love it.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I was so excited.
She was.
So excited.
She sent me a video. She was so excited.
When she sent me a message and said, "Go look on your front porch," so I videoed my excitement of opening the bag.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have an epic party every year for Super Bowl, and of course, everybody, they're all huge Eagles fans. So it was epic this year. They had TVs in every room: the basement, living room, the family room, the dining room.
that's fun.
There were actually 3 TVs in the basement, so there were like areas for everybody. It was great. Too bad we lost.
Yeah,
It was very sad.
it was. They gave it a good go. It was a good game.
You know what I watch it for is for my numbers in the Super Bowl pool, right?
Did you win? Did you
No, I
win
didn't win any
any
money.
money?
All the weirdo numbers won, like 7 and 7 in the first
7
quarter.
and 7 is not weird if you
It's
know
listen,
football.
and whatever the other numbers were, they were not mine.
I won with 7 and 7.
I don't even like you.
Kara said she's still in pain, but it's so
Oh,
worth
like
it.
you
Kara, I
anymore.
talked to her
We
today.
are on a delay.
I-
also,
Guys, I do want to mention we are on a major delay on YouTube and Facebook. So
Okay.
keep the comments coming. We'll try to keep up with it.
How do I read the
But
comments
yeah,
on
I talked to
YouTube?
Kara
I was like-
today. She's like,
do it on
I'm
Facebook.
still
so
so
confused.
sore.
she said it was so much fun.
It was. You guys have to try it. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, we let you try it first.
Yeah, I'm not
before
doing
we-
it.
Well, we're going back. We're going back. Let's talk about Super Bowl. Let's
Yes.
recap the Super Bowl because we talked about it last
Please.
week. So, first of all, I'm watching the Super Bowl and during the Black National Anthem, and I see my new friend, Tony Jackson, on the field singing backup for Shirley Ralph. And I'm like, no, that can't be him. Sure enough, Tony Jackson, I met him recently on the red carpet premiere for Mama Rosalina. We
Oh,
were
get
both
out.
the red carpet
Get
correspondents. So we became friends from that. Next thing you know, I see him. He's at the Super Bowl with his
Get
son
out. That's
singing
so-
back
that's
up
very
for
cool.
Shirley Ralph.
Very cool.
So his nephew, Adam Blackstone, was the music director for the Super Bowl halftime show for
Wow.
a few years
That's
now.
super cool.
Emmy or Grammy winning,
Yeah.
Emmy nominated,
I-
or
Academy.
like Oscar nominated. Like this guy's like top notch.
Wow, that's
But
amazing.
Tony has a show called The Dream Big Show, and he promotes upcoming, rising artists. The nicest guy. He's so great. So I was so excited to see him on the field
Of course.
for Super Bowl,
Yeah.
which was amazing. How do we think the national anthem went? Who sang the national anthem?
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, country
Okay.
singer.
I'm
Hands
not country,
down.
but
Hands down, second to Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston will always be the best.
okay. Thank you. I thought you
Like,
were
yeah,
gonna
no.
say-
He did an amazing
He did an
job.
amazing job. So, like, he can't beat Whitney. I have yet to see that, but I would say he's a second in
Nobody
line.
can
Yeah, he
beat
was
Whitney.
great.
No, I don't like when an artist changes the national anthem in any way. Sing it the way it's supposed to be sang, and he did. I thought he did a great
Put
job.
a little
I'm not
country flair on it, which was okay. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I don't know who he is. I don't know any of his music. I thought he sounded old rock. Like, I
Right.
really liked his voice. I thought it was great. I liked the national anthem. I thought he did a good job.
I need to rewatch it because there was so much noise at the party we were at.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So
super
at one point I went upstairs to, try to watch the rest of it. And my niece and nephew, they're teenagers and they had their friends over for a party. And I went up and all the kids were standing up like.
Stop it. No, they weren't. Nobody ever
saluting
does
for
that
the
in our
national
house.
anthem. It brought a tear to my eye. Does anybody else get choked up when you hear the national anthem?
I do.
Every time I hear it.
Sometimes. It
Every
depends.
time.
Not every time, but yeah.
Cole's games, they play. Like, I get a little choked up every single time. And when Nick Sirianni was bawling his eyeballs out, did anybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
course.
meme all
I-
over Facebook, too.
Do you know who?
I fell in love.
But wait a minute.
I
Pat,
fell
do you
in
know
love
who
that
Nick
moment.
Sirianni is now?
Only because of the meme that's been all over
What's the
Facebook.
meme? I didn't see the meme.
Something about, I don't
Well-
know, but it has him crying and it's.
I've got people have sent me a couple
Yeah.
of them.
Well, send them to me. I don't know. I fell in love at that moment. I was like, oh my God. It was amazing.
All right, what else we got?
Melissa said
Oh, we got
Chris
Rihanna,
Stapleton
too. Is that-
was amazing.
The what?
Comment. Melissa says Chris Stapleton was amazing.
Yes,
I-
Melissa.
Yeah.
I am going to rewatch
I agree.
it.
He was awesome.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I thought we were just moving on to Rihanna.
Yeah, let's move on. What about Riri?
I enjoyed it. It was.
Can I get one of those buttons from Staples that says no? It goes no.
The easy button.
N-O.
I know.
No. Like all the
It's just
no.
the
It was
easy
horrible.
button,
I
isn't
hated
it?
it. Did you like it? You could say yes. I don't though.
No. It was again like watching my kids.
Recital.
Dance
on
recital on
video.
Right.
DVD.
Yeah.
I liked that it was just her music. There was nothing political thrown in there.
Yeah.
That's
Just
nice.
her
That's
and
always
her
a good
music.
touch.
Nothing.
No, Michael Rappaport said there was no TNA, there was no taking her clothes off. Like, it was
Right.
just her
And her
performing
music.
her hits. No agenda. Like, it was refreshing in that manner.
Yes, that I did like, and I like her music.
I was upset because people are like, is she pregnant? I'm like, for God's sake, she just had a
I
baby.
did the same
Stop
thing. She is,
body
though.
shaming this
Yes.
woman. I'm like, you're
Yes.
all fucked up. Shut up and just
She
stop.
is.
Like,
And
it
she is
pissed
pregnant.
me off.
I know.
And then,
And then-
as soon as it
And
ended,
it was her announcement.
I heard somebody ruined it for her. Like it came out on Friday on the
Oh,
news or
really? I
something,
didn't
but
know that.
I didn't know that
Nobody
either.
knew. Everybody
Yeah.
was like,
So
is she pregnant?
immediately, my daughter said it looked like a tampon ad.
I mean, with the red and the white, it was.
And
like,
then
a
I've
little
seen
weird.
other things that said it was
Okay.
like a Super Mario Brothers video with all the levels.
Yeah.
Right, where they look like marshmallows, the white,
Yeah.
the
Or
white
tampons.
costumes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you see.
I wasn't overly entertained. I mean, I got up and
I never
some
am.
stuff around the
Every
house.
year,
No, neither am
I
I.
am like
So-
mildly disappointed with
Prince
the
was
halftime
good.
show.
That and
years ago, Prince was
the
good.
commercials.
He's dead now.
So I
He's
went
dead, yes.
home and watched
So
the
it doesn't
Prince
matter
halftime show on YouTube because it's the greatest halftime show ever.
Which one?
Prince. I got
That's
home.
what I just said.
went home
Prince
and
was
watched
right.
it when I got home.
Yeah, Prince was like the best one.
And then I watched it again today.
Right, wasn't it? And then it rained and
Can't
he
get
sang
enough.
Purple Rain in the rain
It
and all
was
this
raining.
stuff. It's like
it was
crazy.
like
Yeah.
really raining. It wasn't produced. It actually rained during the performance, which was
Right, exactly. I'm with you on
can't
that.
write that. Like, it was epic.
No, that's awesome.
But Debbie said he's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Well, it will live on. It will live on. But yeah, I don't think I'll get excited for a halftime show until it's Post Malone and the Foo Fighters. That's where I'm
At
at.
the same time.
Yeah.
That would be that. That's not a bad. I'm in on that one. No,
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
want
it.
to see that collab.
No.
Well, who do you want
Know
to see?
what?
I don't know.
Are you
but
know
But you know that would
That
not be
doesn't
good
do
for
it
you.
for
Are you?
right?
What does it for you? You weren't
Yeah.
here last week. Who does it for you?
What do you mean?
Your dream
What,
halftime
what
show.
would you like to see?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't even know.
Oh my gosh, you had one
I
job,
don't know,
Deb, one
but
job.
I know it hasn't been anything that we've seen recently.
Yeah, it's always just lackluster. Like, it's so hyped up.
I
and then
liked
it's
Bruno
like,
Mars. I like dancing. I
No,
like to
Bruno
see
Mars
the,
was pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like because he's a good entertainer.
Yeah.
It's sad I don't even remember his performance. I'll have to
I don't either.
YouTube that.
Now that you said that, I remembered it.
Yeah,
All right, well, moving on to the best commercial. What was the best commercial?
I couldn't even tell you what the commercials were, really.
I couldn't either,
me
except
either.
for the damn Tubi commercial, which
That-
won the whole
That was
night.
so funny.
I
knew
knew
what
right
was
away.
happening.
I knew.
What happened with the? I don't even know
I
about
knew
the
because
commercial.
we were at our friend's house and my friend Missy, she was like, "What? I'm like, settle down. It's just like I just know.
Yeah.
I
did
did
too.
see the Tubi commercial.
It got us. It
Because
was a whole.
it seemed like the announcers were on and they were talking about the game, and then all of a sudden you see the screen go up like
It
someone
looked like somebody
Somebody
was
had hit the menu
changing.
button.
or putting on their movie or something.
Oh wait, I said that too, and I went. Mark was home, and I went. What happened to the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
it got
that's
us.
the commercial
Everybody in the
then.
room, the teenagers were going bananas.
Yeah.
Like they're
So I do know
yelling,
what
like,
you're talking
"Dad, you're changing the channel!" Like it got them so good. We all were like, "Mike, what the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
I remember the
He was
girls'
like-
football
he
one.
turned
The
around.
flag football, trying to catch the flag.
That was one of the ones on my list. I thought that was really good.
I liked that. I mean, it wasn't anything.
Stop looking at my notes.
You know what it is?
I
a
just
lot
wanted
of the
to see what
people
you
I
had
don't
there.
recognize.
I don't either.
A lot of the actors, a lot of the singers, and a lot of these commercials, I
Like
feel
the-
like an old person saying to my daughter, "Who's that?
Who is that?
Who is
Yeah.
that? Is that?"
I
somebody
recognized John Travolta when he did that commercial when they did the grease thing. I
yeah.
forget what it was for. Optimum.
Well,
it was like a cable thing, wasn't
Wait
it?
a minute. And
No,
were they the
Yeah,
guys?
it was for Xfinity
Or something like
Bios
that,
or
yeah.
Were they the
something.
guys from Scrubs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so who's the black guy? Donald Faison?
From Scrubs.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
Zach
know.
Michael.
Watch it.
and
Michael something, I think.
I didn't.
let's
watch
Google
it.
What
this
is his name? I
information.
need to know. He was unrecognizable. I haven't seen him on TV though in years.
I mean, how do I Google that? Like,
Super Bowl ad.
no. We're trying to find out the guy from Scrubs. Okay, hold
Google
on.
So just-
Scrubs.
Yeah. I wasn't happy that they did that song from Greece because
Because you don't have the
Olivia
lead.
Newton just died and it just kind of
Well, wait, aren't they?
it sort of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Like you
I
could have
can't
picked
spell. I
any
don't have my
other
glasses
song.
on.
Like
But
don't
aren't
do
they
that without her.
doing something with?
I agree
Grease,
with you
like
on that. I
bringing
felt
it
the same way.
back somehow.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, but I just not that like it ruined my night, but I was just like
Seems like it did.
Donald Faison.
no.
That's what I said,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that is his name. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he looks so different. I was a little confused. I wasn't sure if that was him.
And I didn't understand.
I think he
meshing
got new
the two
teeth.
of them. The Scrubs guys with John Travolta. I didn't get it.
She said he got new teeth.
Hey, new teeth can change your whole face. It really does.
It does. It's really
New teeth
New
will
set
change
of
your
veneers
face.
will do you
Oh,
some good.
my
New
God.
choppers, you look like a whole new person.
That's
It will-
hilarious.
I mean, look at a lot of the housewives.
We always talk about looking like a season 1 housewife.
That's what I said. We're going to get glam, and by
right.
this season 2, we're going to look so different.
Look out. We're going to be like,
Last week, Patty had her glam in her back pocket the whole time and didn't even realize it.
but yeah, I always say that. I love that term. Like, oh, you're looking like a
I know, I
season
sat on
1
it the whole time,
housewife.
like,
Like, you
why am I
feel like
this
you're looking all good, and then you look at pictures and you're like, oh.
Uh-huh.
Too
I'm
funny.
like looking at myself.
So
Your brother said he thinks it was a T-Mobile
Sorry,
commercial.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Your
She's
brother
reading
said
the
T-Mobile commercial.
Yeah.
Was
that's
that
what
the,
it was,
that was
T-Mobile.
the, okay, thank you.
And Jason Moore said he wanted to congratulate Whitney for being sober for 11 years now. And if you're not, if the national anthem does hit you in the feels, they're doing it wrong. I
Wait,
can't get
what
over the
was
Whitney.
that?
Say it again.
Can you repeat
She's
that?
stuck on the Whitney comment.
What was that?
I can't even see these comments. What's happening? This show just went off the
She's
rails.
laughing at the Whitney comment. She can't get past it right now. Like she can't talk.
Thanks, Jason.
This is why I'm not sitting next to you. This is exactly why I'm not sitting next
So
to you.
she's still on the Whitney.
She can't.
Okay.
She's still laughing about it.
Jason Moore said if the national anthem doesn't stop, hit you in the feels, they're doing it wrong.
Oh, if it doesn't hit you in the field,
Yeah.
they're doing it
Right,
wrong.
and no, I agree.
Okay.
Oh my God. She's gonna be laughing for 20 minutes now.
I am. Jason, I think you're as
She's
funny as
done.
you think.
Jason,
God.
you need to be on the panel.
We know.
We need your
Jason,
energy
come
here on the
sit with
panel.
us.
That was good.
All right, Deb, what's your commercial?
Oh, I'm
Why you got to keep looking at my
Because
notes?
I want you to talk about it.
Because they're out for everybody to see.
This is what I'm saying. If you don't want anybody to see it,
Well, I
put
put
it
my
away.
glasses on. I can see them from here.
Stop it.
Her go-go gadget glasses.
So I wrote down a couple of my favorite Super Bowl commercials. So one of them was the NFL one, And like we said, we don't know who these people are. Her name is Dina Flores, and she's a Mexican flag footballer, who I didn't know. But that was one of my favorite ones.
Oh, was that the one with Erin Andrews?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah. And then I liked the Disney 100 Years commercial. That got me in the feels because, you know, I'm a
You're a
Disney
Disney
person.
girl. You're
My
a
notes
Disney
are-
adult.
My
That's a
notes
show.
are on my Disney paper.
That's a show for another day.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
We
God.
definitely do that.
I loved the Duncan one with Ben Affleck and Jen Lo. It was just so funny. J-Lo.
J-Lo. Yeah, I just saw after the
Not
fact.
Jen
though.
A.
Not Jen
J-Lo.
A.
Jen A.
Not our Jen
not
A.
I. Not yet, anyway.
I really liked the Ben Affleck one. That was funny.
I didn't see any of these.
And then there
Where
were
was
two,
I?
And then there were two
Did you have
commercials.
yellow shots?
And then there were two commercials with dogs that I really loved. One was the Amazon one, where the dog's at home and with the family and they're all happy, and then they leave. And every day when they leave, he tears the house up. So then you see them on Amazon and they're ordering a dog crate, and you think that they're going to get rid of him because he's ripping the house apart. But instead, you know, they come home with another dog for him. And then that
He
keeps
just
him.
needed a place.
He's all happy and they're sleeping.
I did not
and,
see that.
He needed
and he
a
doesn't
friend.
trash the house. That was for Amazon. And then the other one was the farmer's
Did Amazon
dog.
deliver the dog?
No, they delivered the pet crate. And then the other one was the farmer's dog, the pet food commercial, where the dog's a puppy. He grows up with the girl. You see like the flashes.
Oh, that got me.
It makes me,
That
it
got
makes
me.
cry. So she's there with him for all these special moments, and then in the end, like the dog is old, and she's laying in bed with him and her baby. So you see,
Oh,
It
I
was
did see that.
those
Yes,
things
I
really
did
get
see
to
that
me.
commercial. I know what you're talking about now.
yeah. So those are my commercials.
Those were good ones.
I know.
That I liked that one. That one got me. I only laugh when I only cry when I laugh. Really?
Wait, what?
I only cry
You just
when
saw. I
laugh.
cry when I laugh.
You do. You
Yes.
I
absolutely
cry
do.
when I laugh.
That's the only time that
yeah, I
you
don't-
cry.
I'm not a
Yeah,
crier.
I'm not a crier either. I'm not a big crier, except for
Get
the
me
national
laughing?
anthem.
Right, that'll get
Um,
you.
Yes, I'll cry
Yeah.
too when I laugh. Well, I have a crazy laugh.
Good Lord, what do we got now? Oh, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So you
Valentine's.
did dinner Saturday.
Saturday
So you
night.
always do you do like cards and like gifts and that kind
Just
of-
cards.
like it's for the kids. I'm pissed at the cards. Hallmark, the audacity, $8.
That's ridiculous.
Yes,
Greeting cards?
It is.
absolutely.
It's a total scam with the cards. I mean, like, it's anytime. It doesn't matter what kind of
Right,
card
a
you're
birthday
buying.
card, like family, I love you, but I'm not buying cards anymore. You'll get a gift, but no cards. Sorry,
cards.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Dollar,
it.
has
yeah,
really good
Dollar
cards.
Store has Hallmark cards.
Dollar
Dollar
$25.
Store has-
$1.25.
Sorry, that's right. It's
I
$1.25.
always forget about that.
Right.
All right, well maybe if I can get to the dollar store,
They actually
you'll get a
have really
card.
good
but-
cards.
What did Bob Brannigan do for you?
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't do Valentine's Day. It's like a
Okay.
kids' holiday. I
Gotcha.
feel like, we don't celebrate Valentine's.
Gotcha. I'm single, so there's that.
So
Skip
there's
me,
that.
go to Deb.
We went to dinner. We give each other cards.
Where'd you go?
Longhorn. We had steak.
Oh my God, was Kate there?
No, or else I would have told you.
You would have. You would have called me. You would have took a picture
Like
and put it
the
on
whole
Facebook.
thing irritates me. You're going out to dinner. They charge like double the price. The flowers are double the price. Like it's just
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't even know. It's like a
I like
fake.
ShopRite Flowers or Costco. They're fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they
I don't-
still mark them up. Like it's just.
I don't buy them, so I don't care.
All right.
No,
anyway.
I don't get into all the hoopla.
No.
We go out to dinner anyway, so we just say
I'm
"No,
interested.
this time
Is
it's for
anybody
Valentine's."
out there who gets into the hoopla? Do you do a big Valentine's
Hoopla.
celebration and make like a big thing? I heard on the radio on 101.5, Judy said it's for kids and guys who want to get laid.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
No,
I
she's
think
not.
I couldn't agree more.
You know, I was reading something about on that one of the Facebook pages, like the moms or whatever, when they were making like goodie bags for Valentine's Day. for the
Oh, that's a
class.
whole nother thing.
I go, what are we doing? Whatever happened to the little like card? Remember the little cards you used to get? There was
Yes.
just, right? It wasn't even
You
one that you
fold them
opened. You would
over,
fold
they
it
were
over,
half
and then
size.
maybe there was like some kind of candy attached of some sort.
Well,
you can't
somebody got
send candy
really out
Right,
of
but you
hand.
can't do the
School
candy now,
anymore.
right? Because
No
some
or
kids
anything
are
anymore.
baked.
so-
Or,
Right.
But if somebody got
But
really
goodie
out of
bags?
hand, they would give you the small box of conversation hearts.
Yes, they were the best.
Right. But what I don't understand, like, why are we giving goodie bags? Like, why do we have to make this a big deal at school now? I don't
Everybody
understand.
makes everything a big deal. Every holiday, it's like a Pinterest explosion of
like-
bullshit.
And
I don't
before you're even
understand.
done with the
I am
holiday, you're
done
on
with
to the
it.
next one.
Because,
I'm-
like, not for nothing, when you're older, like, you're getting your memories from school and everything. I guarantee you, when these kids get older and they're, like, say, our age, they're not going to be like, oh, my God, do you remember so-and-so's mom who gave us that, like, smelly pencil? They're not going to care. You're
They don't
like, it's a
care.
complete waste of time
They're
and
happy
money.
at the minute.
Right. Yeah, they're not going to remember it.
But-
I just think keep it simple. That's, you know.
Degree, nobody keeps it
something that's
simple
simple,
anymore.
right.
Everybody's
No.
out to outdo each other,
Right.
and it's out of control. And you make
Anyway, that's my 2 cents about
they,
Valentine's
they make
Day.
me look really bad.
They make
Well, because you're
Your
on
kid goes
child
Halloween.
number 3,
I
and
don't- yeah,
by then,
the poor
You
third
just don't
kid.
care.
I
Trick-or-treating
mean,
with the
I'm like,
Gucci
what?
bags.
pillowcase.
Best
Pillowcase
pillowcase
and
ever.
Gucci pillowcase.
Or wait a minute, was it the dust cover
It
from
was.
the back?
It was the,
Oh, for the
the
bag.
dust bag. Yeah,
Oh
I think
my
it was the
God.
dust bag.
That's
Not a
hilarious.
pillowcase, but
Hilarious.
well, that brings us to our next topic, which is tipping.
Oh, I had a question.
Tipping so out of control. Jen, you are in the beauty business. You're a hairstylist.
Yes.
Tipping. Let's talk about tipping.
Okay. So you're saying since COVID, it's gotten out of control. What more
think
are you?
Since
who are you
COVID,
tipping more?
Everybody wants a tip for nothing, for doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
Here's something I didn't know.
What?
Do tell.
The Super Bowl pools, the blocks.
Yeah.
Right.
If you win, you're supposed to tip the
What?
person who runs it.
No, get out.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
keeping
heard
my
that.
money.
I mean,
I
this
just
is-
found that out yesterday.
I'm
I've
not
never done that.
tipping anybody
Did you do
from my Super Bowl
No.
block.
No.
But I've heard of it.
Somebody told me that
that.
yesterday.
It's the first time.
Well,
Because of
the
all the
big
time.
ones,
I
if
was
you
today
don't
years
tip
old.
out, you don't always get invited back in.
All right, I can see that. Like the $1,000 blocks
Never knew that.
or like something like that.
Yeah.
So it's just another kind way of saying they're like loan sharking.
Correct.
I got you.
Okay, so what's your question?
But everybody, you're in the service industry,
Yes.
so of course
I just
you're
said
going to
loan
get
shark.
tipped. Somebody asked me this the other day. If the owner does the service, do I tip the owner? And I said, yeah, I would definitely tip
Sure.
the owner, but that's a common misconception.
It's old fashioned. It used to be 30 years ago, you didn't tip the owner.
How was 30 years ago old fashioned?
Well,
How did
It was
that
30
happen?
years ago, a lot of shit's
yeah.
changed.
I would say when I first got in the business, it was just kind of starting to change. You didn't tip the owner. Now you do. Generally, you tip the owner. The owner isn't really making that much off what they're doing for you. If
If you're happy with the service,
Right.
and you like it, you tip.
I honestly, I don't know. Tipping is very awkward. I've been doing hair for 30 years, and it's still extremely awkward
Is
for
it?
me.
Really?
To
Wait, so
exchange
I want to
the
know
money
the
with a
standard tip amount. Like you go out to dinner, 15, 20%. Okay. I just always did 20, right?
20%,
20.
even if the service is bad.
Right,
I do
20%.
30 if it's great. Like,
So I'm always like, like I've given my hairdresser what I've given her for a long time, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm giving her the right. Like, is there a percentage?
Yeah, I wonder that
set-
too.
it's about 20%.
It's about 20%. All right, so I'm doing okay then.
Nails 20% too.
That's yeah.
That's usually what I do.
I always do 20 and I round up to the next whatever.
yeah,
Right, I got
do
you.
that. I
All
do
right,
that
so I'm
as
doing
well.
it right then.
You are.
But sometimes it feels like you're
But
not.
I mean, you were in a tipping
Right.
business for a very long time. like-
Yeah, that's why I always tip well at
Yeah.
a restaurant or a bar. Like, just,
Well, and I grew up. My mother was a waitress. Like my whole family waitressed.
yeah.
So, and then I got into a tipping business. I would be happy if we just charged more and there was no tipping.
No, I like to tip.
Do you?
Yeah, because 20% minimum, even if
Yeah.
it's the worst service ever. I always give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're having a bad day. You don't know. You don't
Maybe
know
it's
what's
not
going on.
entirely their fault either. It could be the cook,
Exactly.
It could
Right,
be,
You
right.
know,
absolutely.
I mean, I can remember one occasion where I didn't tip 20%. Like, the guy was just the worst on every
If
every
they're rude,
angle, like around the whole thing. He was terrible.
if they're rude, there's no excuse for
Right.
rudeness.
And I would
Like,
never not tip anything, but I always usually tip more. But I gotta say, since COVID, tipping is out of control. Everybody wants a tip. There's tip jars everywhere for
It's true.
making,
Yeah.
a coffee. Like, and I
True.
do tip, but
Very
I
true.
feel bullied into it. Why am I tipping you to make a coffee that's already $6? I don't know. I'm a little conflicted with that.
Bagging your to-go food.
You know what else I think
Gotcha.
is really
Gotcha.
To
crazy?
go. All right. So,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
No,
interrupt
go
you,
ahead.
But since COVID, right, when takeout, you would tip for takeout, but that was their only
There was
source
no
of income
servers
at
at
that
that
time.
time.
So happy to do it. I still tip. I don't always tip 20% on takeout, but
No, me neither.
Whatever, like $10.
But did you
I
did you
do.
tip on takeout before the pandemic?
No.
Neither
No,
did I.
never did it before, but I
supposed
do
to do
now.
it now?
I'm still doing it.
What?
I'm supposed to tip on my takeout?
Exactly. I
But you
don't-
know what?
If they drop it at my house, yes. Like if it's delivery,
But
but
if
like
you're going and walking into
no. Why
the
am I doing?
restaurant,
Why,
they're handing
sorry.
you your bag.
That's what I'm saying.
Why am I
I
tipping
feel
on
a
that?
little like bullied into doing it, and God forbid I get home and my order's messed up and I tipped you.
Right.
Oh.
That
It's not good.
Well, so I love Fruitables. I love Fruitables, and I'll order through the app, and it's right on there what percentage tip you want to
now
leave.
that pisses me off. You want me to tip you before I even?
But here's the
Like,
thing.
from
You don't even
the
know if
get-go,
the
What if you-
service is good
What am
yet.
I tipping for? Exactly. I don't know what the service.
But you're
is.
supposed to say no tip, and then they're making your food.
Exactly. Are they spitting in it? Are they
Right.
like
Right,
not?
they could have done anything to it.
Did you ever see Road Trip?
No.
You got to look up Road Trip.
Is it a whole movie?
Yes, but just look up
No,
Road
just
Trip
part
when
of
he
one.
sends
The whole
the
ass
hate
movie,
you.
French
Pat.
toast back. You had to have seen it.
I'm sure. I think I have. Is Ryan Reynolds in it?
No.
Who's in it?
didn't
That
see
guy
it.
that's in all those like
Tom
movies.
Green.
Yeah. No, I think I've seen it.
The kid sends his French toast back, and the waiter puts it in his sweatpants, and he does a dance with it,
Oh my god.
and it takes all the powdered sugar off.
Oh God.
So then he takes it back and he goes, "Here, they made you a nice new one." And the kid was like so appreciative. He's like, "Oh, thank you."
I would never send food back in
Never.
a restaurant ever. Would you do that?
What,
Have
send
you-
food back?
Yeah. Have you sent food back in a
I
restaurant?
don't think I ever have sent food back.
Probably have, but not
I would
maybe once or twice in my
never.
lifetime.
I
If
mean, maybe
for
just
any
to like
reason
heat it up. Maybe if it was. A
I
little
need to send it
cold.
back. I apologize profusely.
I wouldn't even dream of it.
I don't
couldn't
even. I cannot remember the last
I
time.
can't think of a time.
I can't remember. I don't think I really do. Now my friend does.
I know. We all have that friend
Who will.
And I-
send something
Debbie
back
does.
every
No,
I
never.
get mad.
single time
Maybe once or
without
twice in my
fail.
I can't think
I
of a
say,
time.
do
Without
not
fail.
send anything back till all my shit comes back out because you're not messing up my stuff.
Or the difficult orderer.
She's
Like
same person.
dissect the menu and it's like, I'll take this, but
You know
not
who you
that.
are.
And can you substitute this and that? And
Substitute
da-da-da-da-da.
this and
They should have just stayed home.
Wait a minute, this particular person, you can walk into any Starbucks and say her name, and they all know her order.
No, stop it.
No.
It's Jen.
of course it's Jen.
Jen, not,
But it's not Jen A.
Not Jen A.
It's not Jen
Jen
A.
A.
Not Jen
Jen
A.
M.
Everybody knows what Jen I'm talking
Why do
about.
we have to call a large a venti? Why can't it just be I want a large coffee at Starbucks? Like I don't understand.
Because it's different language.
Yeah, but that's stupid. Now I was at school.
So is paying $18 for that venti.
This is what I'm saying. So we have a cafe at school, right? And it's great. Like you can order coffee and the kids will deliver it to you and everything. It's fabulous.
You're teaching kids to be baristas?
Listen,
Life lessons.
No,
Life
but
lessons.
it is, and it's really. But in all seriousness, it's
Next semester we're doing taxes.
run through our special ed department. But they do such a great job, and you can place your order, and the kids will bring you your coffee in the morning, right? So now
Who
there's
makes it?
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. I can't answer that. Help. So I'm calling for help. But there's we have a display that says there's a venti lot of love here or something at school. And so I had to ask one of my
Sure
friends.
is.
I go, "What does venti mean?" She's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I have no idea what it means." She's
Large.
right. I had no idea. She's like, "At Starbucks, like you
20
order a venti."
ounces?
I go,
Venti,
"No."
20 in Italian?
Okay.
20 ounces?
If I went into Starbucks, I would say I want a large. I would say hot chocolate because I don't even drink coffee. But I'd be like,
Me either.
"What? A venti? Why can't I just say large? Like, why complicate matters for
It's
people?"
very awkward ordering there. Yeah,
pretentious.
it is.
So no, it's a
That's
large.
another
End
one.
of-
If you
end of
order on the
discussion.
app, at the bottom, it's
Tip ahead of time.
I say no every time. How do you know
You're
I'm not
drinking
gonna
a lot
tip
of
you in
loogies.
person?
This is true. Remains
You
to be
don't
seen.
know.
We don't know.
So back
You
to
might. You have to
I
think
can't
about it.
tip you before I
Jason
know.
Moore said he'll be in town next week for a limited engagement.
Yes, Jay, we have your seat right here.
Is he the one that made the
You
comment
will be on the
earlier?
panel.
About Whitney?
About Whitney?
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, I won't even be here next week. I have to go to the board meeting.
Oh. All right. Well, Jay, you'll fill in for Pat next week.
I know, and
Is
I
it
really
next
wanted
week?
to meet you, Jason. I'm really sorry. that
Jason,
you
is
have
it
to-
next week?
I won't
You
meet you.
can watch the podcast on.
Carrie,
I'll watch- I will.
Said
I'll have
the
my
movie
earbuds
Waiting
in.
is great.
You can
Waiting?
watch it on, what's it called?
Did we talk
Rerun.
about a movie? What's the context? I'm confused.
No rerun, no rent. I love that show.
I still
Focus.
can't see.
Here we go. Switch the glasses.
Uh-oh.
How do I look?
Oh, I love them.
Awesome.
They look good.
Yeah, they look better on you.
I
She still can't see.
My God, she still can't read the comments. Take them off.
Listen, I can't find it on Facebook.
Take it off.
next week. All right, Jason.
Oh my
Moore,
God,
next
let me
week,
do the Facebook.
Reserve
Because
Wednesday
every time I do it, it's
evening
not there.
Oh
from
my God.
7 to 8:30. You're here on the panel. Jason is a national treasure, and I'll explain when he's here.
He's what?
He's a national treasure. This man.
Okay, wait. We have to explain about this.
I'll explain next
next
week.
week. Oh,
Are you going to be on Facebook? Are you going to be on YouTube during your meeting, watching?
I'll probably have my earpods in, and listening. But I never said that, and I hope no one that on the other side of the table knows I'm doing
I'm
that.
sure
Right.
nobody
Now they
heard
know,
that.
but we're good.
So back to tipping.
It's not.
Do
I'm
you
looking.
if you ever feel
not
bullied
there.
into tipping?
No,
No.
I
No.
don't because
No.
No, I do. I feel
Not
bullied
feeling
into
it.
tipping.
Well, like I said, when I on the apps, I'm like, oh, but I think it's just because I
Now,
live
is
on
it,
them.
Is it out of hand though now? Like everybody wants a tip. There's a tip jar everywhere in front of your face. Like for what?
I mean, I remember when I was a kid. Remember when you'd go to get gas and they would clean your windshield? And
Yes,
my mother would
tip.
tip them.
Tip that. That's right.
Yes,
I forgot about
my
that.
mother-in-law. She still tips even if they don't clean the windows. She tips like when she gets gas.
The gas-
What?
Get out, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
is
let's
she
not
tipping
let's not
for?
start that, okay?
I don't know.
Because
I
you know what's
like
gonna
to
happen?
Tip, but give me a reason. I want to tip
Right,
because
for a
it's,
service.
You
You
went
want-
above
Right.
and beyond for something, and
Right.
So put your little tip jars away for, making the
do that
salad.
at school.
For making
Put
the
my tip
salad down
jar
the
out.
assembly line.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Like if I'm making my own salad at like Salad Works or something like that, I gotta tip those
like,
people. I did it myself.
Everybody wants a tip. That's what I'm saying.
But they're already getting paid to work. Should I put a tip jar on my desk at work?
I just said that.
Sure.
I'm
love
going to
to.
do that too. I'm going to put one right here. We'll put my Venmo handle in there. You can tip us
Where's
for
my
tip
tip
us
jar?
for the entertainment.
Oh,
Put all our
good
Venmos
Lord.
up right now.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
Carrie said the movie Waiting is about the things servers do to food when you send it back.
Oh, okay, Carrie. I hear you. I know what you're talking about. Waiting. I think Jennifer Aniston is in that, I think.
Oh.
Right?
She what?
I think Jennifer Aniston is in that. Waiting. The movie Waiting.
I'm in.
Jen
Yeah.
A is in that?
Jenna. Yeah.
Jenna.
Yeah, the other Jenna. You're the only
Every
Jenna.
time she says that, I want to go.
Jenna.
Please, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far,
what?
far away from here.
What do you-
From Forrest Gump. Remember when she's in the field and she's like, "Please, God, make me a bird so I can fly far,
I
far
just
away."
hear-
Far away.
I will take care of you, Jen A.
Jenna. She does the best Forrest Gump
Oh,
impersonation.
good Lord.
So, am I the asshole?
Oh,
Yes, this is like my favorite
We
thing
missed
ever.
this last
It
week.
is my favorite thing ever.
All right. So, somebody wrote in, if you have a question and you want to know if you are the asshole, email to WTF live podcast at gmail.com. I had to think about that for a minute.
She's like, I don't know my letters.
WTF live podcast.com. Write in and we'll put it on the air. So somebody wrote in about a situation where a family member was having a party. The said family member, the party was on Saturday. Said family member was sick, was diagnosed with COVID, like symptomatically very ill from it, but was still having the party on Saturday.
The host?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still hosting the party, not canceling it or anything. And the person that wrote in did not go to the party, and then the whole family was like mad at them for not attending the party. Are they, who's the asshole? Are they the asshole for not going to the party?
No.
I'll take like COVID out of it. Just in general, if someone was sick and they're hosting a party,
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, keep
You-
your germs. I
Yeah.
don't want them.
Let's do it next week, not this week. Not
Right.
when you're sick.
Right.
I don't want your germs. I don't want to be in your germ-filled house. I don't want to be around
You feel the
germy
same
you.
I feel
way.
the same way. I kind of like even like it could be COVID, the flu. It could be
Anything.
It doesn't have to be
Right.
strep
COVID.
throat.
anything.
Exactly.
Why would you want to risk getting your guests sick? Right?
As someone that often changes their mind about going to a party, if they're the asshole, I'm the asshole.
Yeah, no, the person was like, the whole family was very upset with them because they didn't attend the party, and
So the rest of the
Was
family
it
was
some
okay
kind of-
that
So
that
now they're
person
mad at
was
the person
sick.
for not going.
So was it some
Yes.
kind of
Yeah, that's
special
weird.
party?
Yeah, what kind
Was
of party
it
is this?
some-
no, it was just like like I think it was
just
a
a
birthday
get-together?
party.
They
It
could have
wasn't
waited.
even like a. It wasn't even. It was like a birthday party at the house. It wasn't even like a
They could have waited a week.
milestone.
It wasn't like a
thing
sweet
at a
16. It wasn't a
place or
40th,
anything like
50th,
that.
anything
No,
like
It
that.
it
wasn't
anything like
catered.
that.
It wasn't some,
No, it was
something paid
just-
for that
just a
couldn't
party.
have been.
And I think especially with COVID, you have to be very sensitive. There's like
be
the
mindful.
COVID sensitivity scale.
It's
It's
like,
like-
very.
I just made that up. You like that?
That's great. That's
It
great.
should be official. The
It really
COVID
should be.
sensitivity scale, because you have the people that still wear a mask in the car by themselves, and then the people that are like COVID who, and I think you have to respect everybody in
Right.
that spectrum.
Right.
You don't know who's
Correct.
interacting with somebody that's immunocompromised and they don't want to be around that. Like, you just have to respect that. So
Yeah.
just don't be an asshole.
I just
no,
can't
I think
understand why. I can. Okay, take the person. I'm sorry, Jen. Like they take the person who's hosting. Okay, so I think that they were in the wrong for like saying I'm still
Even
gonna have right.
having
Yeah.
the party.
Doesn't matter. You're
Shouldn't have had
sick.
the
Like I
party.
don't care what you have, right? But then all these other people clearly didn't care that that person was sick, so they went over there to get whatever they were gonna get,
Right.
and they were mad because someone else didn't
Didn't
want
go
to
to
be
the
out.
party. Yeah, they were mad
Following
because
this,
somebody
right?
didn't want to come to the
You
party.
don't want to get
I
sick.
would
You're an asshole.
never be
Right.
mad at somebody that didn't want to
Yes.
come to my party for any reason.
No.
Like, we're going to have a good time without you.
Right.
Love you, but
Like,
yeah. That's crazy, right? That somebody
yeah,
get
I
mad
think
over
it's
that.
meanwhile, 2
Weird.
weeks later,
So the party
they're all
host,
down for the count.
yeah, right.
I hope they had a
Meanwhile,
good
everybody's
time.
Like, I hope nobody else got sick. I don't know what happens. I'll have to ask for an update. But meanwhile, party host, asshole,
wouldn't wanna host if
and
I was sick. I'd be
everybody
too
that got mad at the
I
person that
wouldn't
didn't go, asshole.
I agree.
That's it.
Like,
the host
Like
is
you
not
said,
the
just
host
take
is
COVID
in
out of the
fault here.
equation. Like
any sickness, right?
Right. Like it
Flu,
is what
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
ear infection, stomach virus, this, that, the
Right.
other.
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
matter.
If you have the stomach virus,
Please.
don't even
Don't
come
host
in
a
the same
party.
state as me.
I don't know. I might
hate
come over
the
because if
throw
I
up.
get the bug, I could lose a few pounds.
I was
or
going to say,
something.
I love,
So, like,
love a good stomach
I might
virus.
consider
I'm
that,
not
but-
mad at a good
Really?
stomach virus.
Right. Like,
Oh, I hate the stomach. I will take anything over the stomach virus. I just can't stand that.
Now,
throw
in
up
the
feeling.
list of illnesses, I hate ear infections. That's my first thing. I hate them. Like I can't even stand it.
It's funny. Since I was sick in November, was I sick in November? Yes, it was November. I was sick for like a month. I love ginger ale now. I can't stop drinking
I've always loved
ginger
ginger
ale.
ale.
soda of all
Ginger
time.
ale, yeah. And I'm not a soda drinker, but
My seltzer
Man.
water is ginger flavored.
ginger flavor seltzer?
That's fabulous.
What is this? Hello, Wegmans. I gotta try that because I keep, like, I don't want to drink soda, but I'm like, oh, I missed the damn ginger ale.
So have the ginger
Like,
water.
it's such a comfort.
ginger
It's such
water.
ginger ale is such a comfort food.
It is.
I love ginger ale.
It's like ginger ale and pastina when you're sick.
Vodka and ginger ale is really good too.
I like
everything's
Maker's
good with
Mark and
ginger
ginger
ale.
ale.
Ginger ale.
Yeah, I love ginger. Vodka
ale.
and ginger ale is
That's what we
excellent.
call it in our house.
Not that I've had
Ginger
that
ale.
in a while.
Very
That's
fancy.
after you've
Maybe
mixed
I'll
it with
make
a.
that my first adult beverage when I'm all done with this, like vodka and ginger ale.
Vodka and ginger.
Yeah,
I never had
That's what
vodka
happens.
with ginger.
So you're doing
Good.
75 hard,
I am.
and you're done on March 17th.
March 16th, so I can drink on St. Patrick's Day. Yes.
What day? What day of the week is that?
It's
She
a
will be-
Friday. People are going to lose their face. It's a Friday night.
Friday.
I know.
You're definitely going to lose your face.
I might. I mean, I might not because I feel so.
You're gonna be
I haven't had a drink
mixed-smashed.
since New Year's Eve, but I will say this, I've done this enough. I don't miss it really. Like I can take it or leave it. I'm not sitting around going, oh, I feel bad that I can't, that I chose to do this. I don't. I'm all right. It's all good. So
You're good?
yeah. My feel good. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I don't miss like the next day when you're tired and
Yeah.
and you don't even have to lose your face and be tired because now I think as we get a bit older, like you have 2 drinks and you're totally fine when you go to bed, but then you wake up, you're like, oh my God,
The little
I don't feel like
headache.
that
You
anymore.
wake up in the middle of the night feeling
I don't know,
like
I
you're
can't handle it
melted
the way I used to.
Thirsty.
sandpaper.
So
Right.
thirsty.
Oh my
yes.
gosh, yeah, you got cotton mouth. Like you're like,
The worst.
If I stay up till 1
I don't miss
o'clock,
it.
I feel like that.
Really?
I'm hungover if I'm up too late.
That's so, like, how many hours of sleep do you need to feel
she
good?
doesn't even need a drink. You just need to stay up too late. She's
No, I feel
hungover.
worse if I don't get enough sleep. No, I love sleep. I need my
too.
sleep.
Me too.
I'm talking 8-9 hours for me to
Every
be
night?
at optimal performance.
Do you sleep 8-9 hours every night?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm happy if I get 7 usually.
I just
Like I'm a 7-8.
But I
on the
take
weekends?
Benadryl so I can sleep because otherwise I'll be up for like 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. Oh,
No, I don't
almost
take
daily.
anything.
So I'll take one before I go to bed and I'll sleep. I'll get up to go to the bathroom, but I can fall back to sleep before I would get up and be like, okay. And I'm looking around. Yeah, I hate that.
Benadryl.
And I gotta
I'll be
work
in
the
a
next day?
coma for.
I'm
2
hungover
days.
from Benadryl.
Me too. I
I'm
can't
fine,
take
I
it.
function.
I could feel it instantly working. I could feel it. It
Yeah.
just
sleep all
washes
through the night?
over me
Yeah.
in like
No, I
a,
always wake up and go to the bathroom.
and then I'm
No,
like,
but I mean, like,
can't
can you go
move.
back to sleep?
No, I'm
Sometimes it
stupefied.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
like 5 in the
actually
morning,
have
4:30,
weird
yeah.
dreams from it. Like I don't. It's,
Dreams from what, Benadryl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really affects
Really?
me. Yeah.
No, I have been doing it for a long time, and I go
No,
to sleep,
I'm-
and yeah, I need to sleep, and I feel strongly with my job. I need to be like on point, so
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't go in and be like, and you have 25 kids in front of you, so yeah, I make sure I
You
try
need
to get
sleep,
I try to get as much sleep as I can.
I
Like,
have.
I'll
I
leave
need
here and go to
8-9
bed.
hours, and then still sometimes.
But I get up early. Go to the gym, or I work out in the house, and so I want to make sure I have my sleep before I do.
You're
that, too.
so good. Nothing
Yeah, I'm
makes
not a
me more
morning
miserable
person.
than getting up at 5 a.m. and working
Well,
out. I hate it.
I do my best work.
I
in the
want to
morning,
love it.
honestly.
I want to love it, and I've tried so
Yeah.
many times. I'm like a evening.
You go at
Workouter.
night to the gym because I saw you. It was at night.
That was. I'm a workout. Like I work out in the morning.
Right.
That was. Derek's there. I'm instead of
Right.
going home.
Right.
I'll just go on the treadmill. I'll do something light for a little bit, but I'm a daytime person.
Gotcha. First thing in the morning, get up, get it done. And I just happen to do my best work in the morning. Like for my college class, if I like my exam, oh my gosh, first of all, I hadn't taken an exam in 20 some years. I was like, oh dear God, have mercy, right? But I said, I knew like I work best in the morning. Just sit down, get up, work out, sit down and do it. I was done by 10 o'clock. And I got the rest of my day to myself. So I wasn't always like that, though. That somewhere along the way, I just realized, like, hey, you function better first
That's
thing
a
in the
good time,
morning.
yeah, for you to
So
do it.
just do that. Like, I'll get up and clean. The house will be done. I got the whole day to myself. So
That one down there is like a
Oh,
vampire.
God bless you.
Me?
I wish I was a morning person. I
She's
wish.
up all night.
you are a vampire.
Late night.
She
Not
doesn't
as
sleep.
not as much anymore, but I still don't always get a good night's sleep. I try
When the kids were in school, though, you were up late because you did have a lot
Always.
of work for school and stuff.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I rarely got sleep.
Yeah, but we've texted. You're right at like 4:30 in the morning.
Well, sometimes you have to get up and go to the bathroom, and you check your phone, and
And right, and then
No.
there's me.
4:30
That
in
must
the
be sent.
morning?
like I go to the bathroom. Yeah.
If I get up to go to the
Oh.
bathroom, I'm not.
I am
I'm asleep on the way there.
I
I'm
am
asleep on the way back.
dead to the world after 9 p.m. Ringers off, notifications off. I cannot.
I
I'm
silence
sorry,
my
I
phone
can't.
when I go to sleep,
Yeah.
but I
I
still
don't. I'm
look at
afraid
it
one of
if
the kids
I-
will call me, and I need to be like I have to answer the phone.
My phone will. I guess I have Allison on something that if it rings, even though I'm
Right.
silenced, she can come through. My family is. I have them
Gotcha.
set up like
I didn't
that.
even know you
Oh,
could do
I need
that.
to do that. I didn't know you could do that. I should do
Yeah,
that.
that's why I do it. So I silence the phone, but still, even when I get up to go to the bathroom in the night, I still look at my phone just to kind of like, did I miss anything? Did someone try to call?
Right.
Meaning,
I
like,
am
my
lying.
kids-
I'll check
I don't
like
want to know nothing
360.
until 7 a.m. I don't want to know nothing.
No, I look.
No, I look. Yeah, I like to see what time it is too, because it's my clock. It's
I
my
know how
alarm
much
clock,
time
right?
I have left to sleep.
Right, I go, oh, good, it's 1:30, perfect. I still have.
Yes.
Oh, I
you know,
still have
4 more
hours left.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't play that game.
Yeah.
It's nerve wracking because then I'm like, I can't go back to sleep now because I only have 3 hours. And
Oh no, I'll go back to sleep. I just like to know how much time I have.
I can go back to sleep if it's 15 minutes.
It's the
I
worst.
could fall asleep in this chair if you asked me to. I'm not kidding. If somebody said, "Hey, take a nap," I'd be like, "Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be out cold."
Oh, me too.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I could.
Ask
might.
any of my friends. They're like, I could sleep anywhere.
I had too much. Oh no, I took. What did I take the other day? Not Motrin, not Pamprin. What's the
Aleve?
No. I can't think of the name of it. It
Ibuprofen,
has
Tylenol.
caffeine in it.
Oh,
Excedrin.
Excedrin.
All right, so I
Excedrin,
took
yeah.
that, and I didn't realize how much caffeine was in it. I was up all night. I
Were you
couldn't
jittery?
sleep. I was jittery. I was
Yeah,
up all
because
night.
it's got caffeine
4
in it.
a.m. I'm like
Haley said
bright-eyed.
she thrives on about 8 to 12 hours of sleep.
8 to 12 hours.
12
yes,
hours.
that's
I
my
only
daughter
sleep 12
Haley's-
hours if
yeah.
I'm sick. 12 hours.
No, 12 hours. That's excessive.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
half a day.
That's excessive, but definitely over 8 hours.
I think when I was her age, I liked 12 hours of sleep.
Yeah, maybe I did. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Did you ever sleep? I always worked.
Yeah, me too.
I know. I don't remember sleeping 12 hours. I mean, maybe I did. Maybe that's why I don't remember it.
You're
slept through
sleeping the
that.
whole time.
I slept through the 12
So has anybody found? Well, at night I'm always on TikTok. Like so, I'll scroll through.
I love TikTok.
Turn the ringer off. I'm scrolling through TikTok at 9 o'clock, and then I'll fall asleep scrolling through TikTok
Yeah.
and accidentally sending TikToks, random TikToks to people. So for the longest
Liking
time,
TikToks, following people.
I was sending. I kept, for whatever reason, sending TikToks to Haley's boyfriend, my future son-in-law now, because they're engaged. But I would send him these random
On purpose or
no,
no?
totally by
Just
accident. I would just doze
Fall
off.
asleep on your phone.
Yeah, and then like he finally said something like, "Your mom keeps sending me these weird." And I looked back and I was like, "Oh,
Oh, how
my god!"
embarrassing.
Thank God it was like nothing inappropriate,
on
but
TikTok?
really it was a real
Funny
thing.
videos.
Like, I'm just curious what people watch. Like, I follow
So,
certain
All
things.
kinds of stuff.
I am not on TikTok.
What?
You haven't gone down the rabbit hole yet. I send you
Jen,
TikToks all the time.
I get TikToks from you.
Yeah,
I
I
get
send you
TikToks from you.
TikToks.
I get TikToks from Jen, and then I'll get a few from my kids. But that's it. I'm not on TikTok. I let everybody weed through them all and send me the funny
Send
I
you
ones.
the
send you little
highlights.
kids cursing
We
all the time.
always go back and forth with the kids cursing.
That's like
They're
always a good one.
hilarious.
So I call this segment TikTok. So we talk about like TikToks for
So
the
tell
week.
me about it.
So it's like, well, I am a TikTok junkie. I admit it. I'm always on it. I
I
love
know.
it. It's,
You got to start on the TikTok.
I know it's so entertaining. It's
I think
just,
it was Tracy
it's
who
great
started us
stuff.
on it.
Right. I didn't even know what it was, and Tracy mentioned it.
Well, Haley got me started on it, but anyway, so I just found this weatherman. You have to check him out. It's at Weather Adam.
Hold on, I'm on it.
Get on it. It's great. He is on CW 39 in Houston. He's the weatherman, and he challenges people to send him song lyrics or like give him an artist, and he will incorporate their song lyrics into his weather forecast.
What's
Oh,
his name on
wow.
TikTok?
Weather Adam.
All right,
At
what-
Weather Adam. He's amazing.
Are you
He's
on
so good. I would play the clip right now, but
I'm on- yeah.
Facebook will
Well,
shut
here
it
says
down.
Weather Adam Slim Shady. Like, I'm really
Yes,
curious
he
now.
did Slim Shady. I would play
Adam the
it
weather guy, maybe?
at Weather Adam Slim Shady. That I'll pull up the video that he did on Slim Shady. But
Is
he,
this the
yeah,
guy?
that's the guy. He's
Okay.
a genius, and he incorporates it into the weather forecast. It's like so slick. He just slips it in there. It's
That's
so great.
hilarious. All right, I'll have to keep watch out.
And then send them to me.
Yes.
I will. I will send them to everybody tonight.
Debbie's good like that. She'll send you like really good stuff.
I send a lot of.
You do send a lot of good
I
stuff.
wake up to a lot of things.
You don't send
from
me
her.
TikToks.
Because you don't ever look at your phone.
I only for TikTok. I do.
You want them in TikTok or you want them in your text messages?
Her response time is very slow.
Yeah, I'm definitely a poor responder to text messages. Send it to my TikTok inbox because
All
you
right.
can be sure at 9 o'clock every night.
You'll be checking
I'm on
out.
TikTok. Wait, if I can find my phone and it's not dead, then
Oh my God.
You do not like your phone.
I never know where it is. I can't live by this. I can't be a slave to this.
Do you
I don't
have
like
an
it.
Apple Watch?
No, I got.
That's how I
the-
find my phone all the time.
I got the. I don't do iPhone. I have a Samsung.
that's right.
I hate Apple. I did get the Samsung Watch, but honestly, it was just way too advanced.
Wait, you don't
it
have an
does
iPhone?
so much.
You don't have an iPhone?
Neither do
Neither
you.
do I. No, that's why I asked her because you guys all make fun of me because I don't have the
No,
iPhone.
they make fun of me too. And I'll
Right,
take it
and I
all
got a
day long.
Droid.
Me
I'm
too.
sorry.
Yeah, and I'm
love it.
happy. Listen,
I love
Linda.
my iPhone.
Why?
Linda, listen.
Listen, Linda, listen. What do you love about the iPhone? What's so great about the iPhone?
I just
Right.
love it.
Why?
Doesn't it have a limit to picture holding? I mean,
It
you
has
have a lot of
limit to
pictures.
everything.
me see.
It always messes up the group text.
Like, that's a lot of pictures just right there. Why?
It's your phones that
I
mess
have
up the group
75,000
text.
It's not.
pictures.
This is a fact.
How
It
many?
is not.
Folks,
74,000.
Oh, I can't compare to that.
74,000 pictures.
It's
I
not
mean,
the Android that messes up the group chat.
I'm glad you
It's
have
the
all of our
iPhone.
history on
They
your
No,
phone.
it's
have-
not.
Yes,
It
it
is
is.
not.
Fact check it. Somebody fact check me.
what are we fact checking?
They have the technology to integrate it, but Apple won't do it because they want to bully everybody into having an iPhone.
It's a monopoly.
It
I
is,
have
really,
11,400 and some.
Photos?
Photos?
All right, I got to look now because now I feel like this is a competition that only Debbie would win
Oh,
anyway. But
Debbie's-
still,
Debbie will always win this competition.
when I die, Debbie will have all my pictures. It's going to be
Yes,
great.
I will.
I would have to die first, though.
Right.
I don't have nearly that many. How do I find out how many I have?
If you
While
have an
you're
iPhone,
finding out,
70,000 pictures on her
Listen,
phone.
What?
Linda?
70?
You.
No, 7.
No, I don't even know.
She has 70,000.
No,
I have
74,000.
74,000. I have
That's
Almost
insane.
6,533
Almost
Oh, I have-
75,000.
That's insane.
on my camera. Screenshots are different. Look, there we are.
There we are.
Oh, that was a nice picture too. Okay, ugh, that's
sidetrack.
terrible. All right, let me get off.
Focus.
Okay, I'm not focused.
Focus.
This is why you guys have all the pictures.
Debbie has all
I
the
always
pictures.
struggle on birthdays to make like the birthday collage, like the birthday tribute collage.
Yes, yes.
I need to get. I get
Just
pictures
text
from
Debbie.
you.
She's
Yeah,
got
Debbie will
I
find
always
pictures for you.
She will
struggle to
stay up
find
She's
till
got
pictures.
3
albums
a.m.
and all kinds of
I
stuff.
Looking
Yeah,
for a
text me
picture.
at 3 a.m. I'll answer
Right.
you 5 minutes later.
I'm a deleter. I delete everything.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
I'll
can't do
back
that.
pictures up to Google. Like I'll back it up to Google Drive and then I delete. But anyway, Gino, is it time to wrap up? 2 minutes.
got
All
2
right,
minutes.
2
2
minutes. Well,
minutes.
this
Did we
was
get to
fun.
everything?
So what's next week?
Next week we have Rachel Brenna from Open Heart Dance Studio. We're going to do her
Nice.
interview, and she's going to tell us all about.
Is she gonna lap dance for our friends on TV?
No.
All right.
No.
This is a clean show.
She's going to tell us all about what she does there, and it's so much more than you think. You have to. Hear
I
it to
kind
hear
of like
from
the
her.
whole yoga idea and the mindfulness, like that.
Yeah,
I'm into
it's
that.
it's
so.
amazing. We'll also have John Donito from Mama Rosalina, the sitcom, which is actually going to be airing this week, Friday.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Friday
let me
where?
get my notes.
So
where are
where
we
can we
gonna watch
find
Air
it?
on CNJN in the Princeton area. It's Comcast channel 28 and 30, FiOS channels 43 and 45. It's going to be on Friday, the 17th, 7:30 p.m. Sunday, the 19th at 2 p.m. You can also stream it.
Oh, thank goodness,
On
because I don't have
Roku?
cable.
Yeah, you can stream it. Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. So if you can't catch it on Friday or
'Cause
Sunday.
Bruce Anson said that if I stopped buying wine, I could afford cable.
He's not wrong.
However,
have
I can
that.
stream it. Where can I stream it now?
Roku, Amazon Fire,
Roku.
and Apple TV.
Oh, I have Roku. We're good.
So
I have
yeah.
Apple TV, so
Apple
that's where I'll
TV.
be watching it.
All right, we'll watch it there.
I tell Bruce I still don't have cable. We're good.
And you haven't drank in how
And I haven't had anything to drink, and I still don't want the cable. So
Androids mess it up. Just so you know.
Androids do not mess it up. I'm fact
That's
checking
funny.
this. We'll talk about this next week. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in. See you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
bye.